Hello, are you guys been absolutely loving the PvP coverage here? So we've got more and we've got more coming as well. So today's video we're going to be covering the beginning side of the war, and as you're going to see through the days, the development, so you get a nice, actually good idea of what happened throughout the war if you didn't check out the live streams and missed out. So enjoy today's PvP breakdown with TM versus GG. Hello, yes, smash like, comment, and subscribe for more daily videos of me, MrSneakyy. We're here again, and this is the beginning of the war. So if you're wondering what is going on here, basically from the last video, you guys know there was a little bit of a fun little opening fight from GG and TM. We saw both excellent, defense as well as offense on both sides, which was really, really cool. And here is the start of the war. So basically what has happened over time is the fact that we have now got basically GG knocking on the door of TM. And right now, even though I'm kind of hiding it in this location here, they are trying to basically open up the ability to build a flag, and by building up a flag they're going to be able to threat potentially these flags in different locations here that are gonna obviously break territory and then allow them to push forward. So let's go forward and see how this fight develops from this initial push and this initial build of the flag. And here we are, the flag finally gets built, and you can see the standoff now, every alliance both waiting to fight, and this is what goes off. We've been waiting a couple of hours basically on and off. You can see the fights were, as you imagine, in the opening, little stints, little stabs at each other, nothing too crazy to obviously break down in today's video. However, when we go into the next section of the fight here, you're gonna start to see that basically the GG Alliance started to push their main flying units like they did yesterday over the ridge, and this is causing obviously a distraction on the side of TM, because now they're gonna get attacked from this bottom side here from the flying units, and now they're initiating the big push from GG into the TM. And now TM, you can see, beautifully positioned here actually to fight against this. They're able to concentrate fire here from the top, as well as concentrate fire here in the middle, and anyone on this bottom side here can, as you can see, we've got Ghost here and a couple of other players able, if there's any nonsense coming from the flyers here, able to defend from them. But the big fight is kicking off. We've got GG83 Smile being the front line tank here for the GG guys, again, that we saw from yesterday, and it is absolute carnage. The amount of different artifacts being used here, you can see even the shadow games from the archer players, you can see the inferno flames being used from the mage players, even acid breath, the breath of Gargantis artifact being used from an other player. So you can see everything. Honestly, if you do have access to artifacts in open field, you can bring them, because they are going to bring something different to your alliance compared to just everyone bringing the same thing, right? And now when we're looking at this concentration though, we can see GG pushing in here. Look, their murder ball is actually now inside the choke, and by doing that you can see the TM murder ball has repositioned and moved back a little bit to allow their turrets now to do some work. And the thing is with these turrets, I must admit, I'm not too big of a fan of them. They're not that great at the moment. Still, even with what they've tried to do in the patch notes, I think personally the turrets do need to get a little bit of a buff. And maybe you guys can put your comments in the down below, what you think about turrets themselves in the game instead of barricades, right? But in the situation we're going in now, we can see again this TM side doing a beautiful job again. They're repositioned and they understand, like, look, we can't just fight like this, because if we do, we're gonna basically lose. Because if we keep trying to push forward and not reposition basically our marchers are going to get picked off one by one. So this is why even on the defensive side, that TM are showing here is actually really, really good defensive fighting. You can see how they're using their murder ball to actually target down all of the troops that are basically out of position first, and you can see them going into the reds really, really quickly here in the center of the GG murder ball, right? And then they can melt them down. And by doing this, even though they've got less numbers, if they're focus firing correctly, they should be able to hopefully kill more GG members, right? That's the mentality of the defense. But here we can see clearly GG have plentiful of troops, and they're slowly breaking in and breaking through the defense of TM. You can see now they're leaking troops from the actual middle now, and they're coming down here, right? They've moved from the center to here, and it's actually insane when you zoom out, because now when we zoom out, we can see how the battlefield from where it originally was is how it is now. And in the center is basically the no man's zone, right? Anyone in this area who crosses over the line is easily going to get focused down by either alliance and then get hopefully the kill, right? But GG, as we said, doing a fantastic job. They knew what they needed to do. They pushed their choke point here and fought against the TM to push them back. And by doing so, it's allowed them now, as you can see, to trickle troops down into the bottom end of the map, allowing them to now gain control and space, more importantly, of that territory. And we can see that, look, they're now trying slowly and surely, bringing builders one by one to take down the flag. And this is how the opening fights started in the war. And this is only, again, the beginning of it, right? This is the beginning skirmish, and this is almost like a 4 or 5 part fight that breaks down into, honestly, a spectacular fight for Server 205. And I know GG, honestly, have obviously been trash talking. Everyone knows trash talking is part of the game. If you're not going to be part of it, you know why. Why play it, right? But they've always said in the world chat, they always have said thank you to TM, right? TM with lesser numbers, honestly, lesser numbers, always willing to put up the fight and always fighting all the way until the end when obviously they can't go any further. And this is a really good prime example of it, where you can see how even when the TM murder ball has to move, they're still addressing two situations, right? That murder ball formation of God, able to hopefully take out some of the reinforcements coming now from that choke point, but they can also fight the guys on the flag, right? So it's really cool to see that both alliances understand each other and they both respect each other enough to actually reposition here and actually now create this new, again, fight. And we can keep this line perfectly on screen here while we're going through the footage. And you can see how anyone like this member here going into the no man's zone is honestly getting absolutely obliterated. And the only time the no man's zone is safe is when one of these murder balls is basically pushing forward and they're taking up the space here that has been given to them, right? And you can see that slowly occurring here again. GG was originally down here, and now we can already see them moving up. And this is going to be, again, another common theme where you're going to see them move up again. And this is a really, again, basic fundamental of PvP combat. So if you really want to learn PvP combat, you want to be watching videos like this and watching PvP like this and understand actually what is going on. Not just simply, you know, I'm dragging my unit to attack a player like from here to here. We're not just doing that here. We're trying to understand the objective of both alliances. And we can see the clear objective of GG, and you can see the clear defensive objective of TM, and they have again reconsolidated on this top side, addressing what has just occurred and refocusing now mainly on the flag. And it's really good that they're understanding the situation and adapting to the situation when they are playing Call of Dragons. And that's the one thing I think when we look at this gameplay and we keep enjoying just the background PvP as we finish up today's video here with GG versus TM in the opening gambit when they were going for the destruction of the flag. You can see that Call of Dragons has one of the best combat games because it is ranged combat. It's very smooth. It has everything you kind of expect, like a game like Age of Empires or one of those old school PC, you know, strategy games, but on your mobile phone. And that's one thing that I think today, and you're going to see throughout this nice series we've set up for you guys so you can understand what this war has gone through. And you can see it from the beginning. You can watch each video and you're going to understand, okay, this was the initial fight, this is the next, and the next one on, and understand how which side won and which side lost, right? And how they've done that. So, if you've enjoyed today's video though, on this PvP experience with GG83 and TM, and if you're wondering what server this is, it's on Division 2005. I'm in Server 1, TM's in Server 1 as well. It's our brother and sister alliance, so it's obviously disheartening to see our alliance lose at the moment in this fight, but the fight's not over, right? And the videos aren't over. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you have, honestly, I want to know your opinions on the PvP combat as well as some of the topics we've talked about in today's video in the comment section below. And until the next video, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out.